It's the event of a generation for Niagara Falls, but it's a legacy of many generations for Nik Wallenda. News 4's Ed Dranch reports the daredevil walks in the footsteps of a famous great-grandfather who died following the high aspirations of a centuries-old tradition.
The Wallenda's zest for living life on the line has been passed down from generation to generation, over 200 years. It all started with great-grandfather Carl Wallenda.
Nicholas reminds me a lot of him because he's got that drive of never giving up, and that was the family tradition.
But Carl fell to his death during a high-wire walk in San Juan. All of it was caught on camera. This was March 22nd, 1978. Wallenda was 73 years old.
He would have been fine if he was in my condition. There's no question. He would have grabbed the wire and everything would have been great. But because of his age and because of his physique just at that age, he just didn't have the strength to hold on.
Carl's death was ultimately blamed on faulty rigging. Years later, in his honor and his memory, Nik walks confidently across the wire. It might seem like agony for us. For him, it's just one foot placed in front of the other. It's all in preparation for the daring June 15th walk across the mighty Niagara. How can you ensure, how do you know that everything will be right and in place the day you walk?
I know what I'm going to experience out there. That's an advantage that he didn't have. And because this is such a big walk, we're just taking those extra precautions. People don't realize how much I'm involved with. I'm involved with every aspect. I'm not just the guy who gets on the wire, but every call with all the engineers I'm on, every call with all the safety people I'm on. I help design the rigging. I help design the safety plan, the rescue plan.
His proud mother, Delilah, perhaps one of Nik's biggest fans.
I think it's awesome. I think it's bringing the two countries together. I think it's a wonderful thing. I'm very excited about it.
But she's also the most fretful.
I know what can go wrong. I don't see anything going wrong, but I always have to be there with him to watch him. I just feel better if I'm there watching him.
The world will be watching Nik on June 15th as he intently gazes straight ahead. But while he was training in Sarasota, Nik seemed a little distracted. And it's not because of the dogs.
Sorry. All right, that was a voicemail. I apologize. This is the mayor of Niagara Falls.
Now I'm calling Rose Harvey.
I'm on the phone so much that it's so hard. I'll do a run across the wire, of a pyramid, let's say, that we're working on. We'll get across the wire, I'll get on the phone again and write an email, then go back. And it's so hard. I was just telling them it's so hard to focus on practice right now because there's so many other things going on. Here's my lawyer. Hey, man.
Wallenda says Senator George Maziarz has called him at 10:30 at night. The chief of Homeland Security texted him from the governor's office, but it's all got him to where he is today, ready to take on Niagara Falls. And Nik will be practicing in Niagara Falls beginning on Saturday. That's where he'll practice at the Seneca Niagara Casino. You can watch what goes into what he does to prepare for this death-defying stunt for free. Dates and times are available online at WIVB.com. Just click on the Wallenda Walk tab at the top of the page. Reporting live tonight, Ed Dranch, News 4 at 6.